Welcome to the DogWater and Sales Guy Show. I am the sales guy.
I'm DogWater.
And we are live from Los Angeles, California. The countdown begins. This week is Super Bowl week. We're a couple days away from a Rams victory. A bob and weave in the end zone. A Stafford to Cup connection. A Cam Akers touchdown. The end of this Joe Burrow hype that has swept this country, it will come to a swift end by the defensive line of the Los Angeles Rams. We will hoist that trophy above our heads and say for St. Louis.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I know I'm at a sad place right now. I know everybody can see the get up. I've come to attend this Rams funeral out here in LA. I don't know if you saw, but we're in Los Angeles. Los Angeles. I don't know if you can see. I can scoot up to the camera. I know you see these shades. Got cheetah print on them. I'll just say thank you, Eli Apple. That cheetah print looks good, don't it? Chiefs pack hit well during that Pro Bowl week down in Hawaii. Smoking that Chiefs pack.
You know, these flights, they start to run together. We were in Las Vegas when we thought we were in Hawaii.
For real?
The Pro Bowl was in Las Vegas, and we fucking thought we was in Hawaii. We just on these planes so damn much, we're just running from place to place.
Our Uber driver swore we were in Hawaii.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what the fuck?
What planet was he on?
I don't know.
Maybe Area 51
we get
planet?
so locked into this football shit, you know what I'm saying?
I just can't. I just want to give it up one time for our crew that comes in here, puts our entire studio together for us each and every time we have to move it. But yeah, we're in Los Angeles now. I think I thought we were in Los Angeles last week too.
Have you ever seen Mexicans put up a roof?
No.
That's how they put these sets together. It's like, boom, then it's done.
Just like that.
We walk outside, smoke a cigarette, come back in, full setup. Any city across the country, across the world.
Again, I'm sorry for raising my voice. I'm trying to keep it low tone. I know it's a sad day for all of us. I know Odell Beckham Jr.'s
It's actually a great day.
Odell's been ducking the Bengals all year. I know he don't want to play us on the Browns team, so he ran to the Rams. Didn't think he'd have to play us this year, but guess what, buddy? Your team carried you there. Your team carried you there. You actually went to a good team.
And it's crazy.
We're coming for you, though.
He's going to get his first ring this year.
Do you see? I told you I got cheetah print glasses. You know who gave me these? Do I need to repeat his name? I know everybody knows who he is.
Theoretically, if Apple can lock down Beckham.
Say his name.
If Apple can
say his name.
If Apple can lock down Beckham, do you really think that Uzi can cover Cup?
Cheeto?
Yeah. You think he can cover Cooper Cup?
Cheeto's best corner in the league.
No, he's not. He's not even fucking close.
He literally guards Jamar one-on-one in practice.
Who gives a fuck?
You're about to see what happens when you guard one-on-one.
Yeah, whatever.
Jalen Ramsey.
Stafford the Cup touchdown.
Jalen Ramsey, I'm not shitting you. If you guard Jamar Chase one-on-one, you may lose money in your next contract.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sorry to be yelling. I know I'm at a funeral.
All he's going to be able to do is do little in routes and slants and shit like that. Because we're going to cut off outside.
Have you seen his highlight tape?
I don't give a fuck about his highlight tape.
That's all he gets for tutties.
This is L.A. And we stop him in the middle.
Taylor Rapp?
Huh? Weddle?
I'm not supposed to laugh.
We'll put this young boy on his ass, DogWater.
Eric Weddle.
What the fuck?
Eric Weddle.
This guy came out of retirement for a Super Bowl.
Please play Eric Weddle.
He's going to.
He's like 40. Imagine Tom Brady being a safety. And I'm telling you right now, Andrew Whitworth is a huge mismatch on your offensive line. Trey Hendrickson will go around him like a fucking statue. He won't even be moving. He's going to be hitting dance moves on him. Cha, cha. into the quarterback. Cha. Matt Stafford fumble. Trey Hendrickson.
I
Cha.
don't think you realize that your weak ass quarterback is about to be fighting for his life this Sunday.
Our weak ass quarterback.
He's about to be fighting for his life.
Have you seen?
Listen. He's going to have to play the greatest game he's ever played in his life to have a chance at winning. This guy's going to be running around, getting sacked, throwing bad passes. I like the guy. Can't say I don't. You know, stadiums in the SEC are louder than that. We don't give a fuck if they're louder. This is LA Super Bowl at home. Rams Nation. Fuck you talking about?
Weak ass quarterback.
Stop hitting the mic.
Weak ass quarterback. He's got a score on his fucking knee bigger than my forearm because he gave his fucking leg up for the franchise.
What does that mean to me?
You called him weak?
What does that mean to me?
He's the toughest motherfucking quarterback in the league.
Weak is
behind Jared Goff.
Weak.
But you can't be tougher than Jared Goff when Dan Campbell's your damn coach. He eats knees for a living.
Yeah, Jared Goff. Throw a 3-yard
Again,
pass.
we should not be yelling.
11.
We should not be yelling. This is a sad day for the loss. The Los Angeles Los Angeles Rams. After we're done with you, you ain't gonna have no horns left, you know what I'm saying?
You look like if Furio Gunta sold insurance.
I look like I'm going to bury Matt Stafford, you know?
You look like Furio.
I can't wait till it. He's pretty snazzy.
Tell me this ain't And you know what happened to Furio, right?
No,
just like the Bengals. We got him the fuck out of here. We had to get him the fuck out of here. He didn't belong.
We ain't gonna be in LA long, buddy. We're just coming to take the trophy and getting the fuck out of town.
You see that picture of LA? That fucking Super Bowl hype party?
I thought it was a high school pep
I
rally.
said, God damn, y'all, come on now.
Got
what
Odell.
the fuck is going on? There ain't nobody here.
I will say though, those entrances were lit. For all those people, all the entrances for the Rams players, all those people cheering, you just couldn't hear them. But the entrances were lit, dog.
Yeah, you look at the Bengals shit, I'm like, Jesus.
Joe Burrow came out to a crowd, you couldn't even hear his name called, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, like, for us, like, this is just routine shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all all excited and shit. Our fans like, shit, we'll celebrate after. Yeah, put that weak ass gat away. That's a 22.
You don't want the second gat coming out, because you know what that means, right? If the first gat don't work, you know what the second one means, right?
What? What's that mean?
Shooter!
He's gonna walk up. He gonna walk up to Burrow and be like, "Hey Joe, we're getting our ass beat." That's what it's gonna be this week. Fuck all that. We're going to Super Bowl. We're going to the AFC Championship. We're getting our ass beat. I think we're gonna lose this game. These guys are fucking ruthless.
I just can't wait until
That big swole light skinned motherfucker.
There's gonna be
crazy.
one play. I'm gonna call it right now.
Let's hear it.
Aaron Donald will have a missed sack with his hands on Joe Burrow. I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker's slippery than grease. He's slippery in that fucking melted butter all over your mama's
Joe
butt.
Burrow got fake teeth already. He about to get some more. Because we about to be in his fucking grill. You know what I'm saying? All on his ass the whole game, nonstop.
Yeah, you're going to be on the grill because he's going to keep on eating.
Get the fuck out of town.
Just like Eli Apple. Keeps on eating.
You know what? Fuck the Bengals. That godforsaken franchise. They had a lucky year.
Lucky year.
Their time is up.
When's the last time we had a lucky year from a Super Bowl winner? The Broncos? Peyton Manning throws 17 interceptions to 10 tutties or something like that.
Well, I'm going to change the subject because I'm tired of hearing about those fucking shitbirds.
You just don't want to be at this goddamn funeral. I don't want to be here either.
What do you think about this article?
It's sad.
What do you think
You guys have lost 2 Super Bowls now with Sean McVay as your coach. He's only 36. He's lost 2 Super Bowls. You know how sad that is?
Get the fuck out of town.
You know how sad that is? Jalen Ramsey going to give up 250 fucking yards. He's going to lose his job. He's going to have to go to the CFL. He might actually get his ass beat by Golden Tate now.
What do you think of this article? It says, if you've ever taken a whiff of well-preserved, unburned cannabis buds and thought you smelled something skunky, you've likely been on the receiving end of skunk spray and wondered why you reeked of cannabis. You might wonder why the two smell so similar. In other words, why does cannabis smell so much like skunk spray? It turns out the stinky culprits in both substances belong to the family of prenulated volatile sulfur compounds. VSC is a subset of volatile organic compounds. Ain't that crazy? That literally, like, they literally have the same compound in them, and that's why they smell so similar. How is a skunk's ass and Kush got the same shit in it?
I don't know. How do the Rams and shit have the same thing?
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know, though.
Ain't that fucking crazy?
Maybe skunks were made from cannabis, you know what I'm saying? Or cannabis was made from skunk shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I keep doing this Ricky Gervais, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing it lately, though.
I was at work and
It's not Ricky Gervais. Why did I just say Ricky Gervais?
I have no idea.
Who was that wrestler or the MMA fighter that said that?
Who?
The MMA fighter that he was like, peace on earth.
Oh,
and the stars.
Ricky Tercios.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be laughing
I
right
wonder when his next fight is.
Shouldn't be laughing right at a funeral.
But, I wanted to tell you something that I seen today. I was at work, and on the radio, they usually play, like, country music in the dealership for some odd fucking reason. Mm-hmm. Like, for a car dealership that sells, like, most of their cars to young people, like, young urban people and shit. I don't know why they play fucking country music in there all the time. And, this dude I work with, when I came in the morning, my boss was like, hey, what should I play on the radio today? I'm like, put it on Earth, Wind, and Fire radio. He's like, all right, cool. He played that shit and DogWater. And I tell you, the shit was slamming. I work with a 60-year-old white lady. DogWater. I work with a 60-year-old white lady. I came from around the corner. She was like this. I said, damn, what's going on, girl? She said, this shit is slamming. I said, okay, I feel you. And we played that shit for about 6 hours. They was playing the hits. I'm talking about they was playing Michael, Kool and the Gang, Prince, the Isley Brothers. They was playing Earth, Wind, and Fire, Carl Carlton. I'm talking about playing the straight burners. And everybody at the job was cool. Everybody was kicking it. I leave to get my lunch. I'm not paying no attention. I'm in the back eating. And I hear my coworker in the office talking to the other lady, and he was like, as soon as Dre fucking leaves, they turn it back to this country fucking bullshit, man, and I'm not trying to fucking hear this shit anymore. I'm like, god damn, calm the fuck down. And then he was like, we listen to this goddamn shit all day. He's like, I know John Denver's album front to back. And he was like, me. And like, he got long fucking hair. He was like, I'm tired of listening to Garth Brooks all the goddamn time. Like, he walked out, but he didn't know I was in the back eating still. I come out back to my desk. I'm sitting there typing and shit, and I look over across like I'm looking at you. I look over across at him, and he just sitting at his desk like this. Like, I'm like, hey, you all right, man? It's 3:00. You pretty angry right now. Then this motherfucker literally just get up, walk up, and just change the radio. This fucking rock music start playing. It's like, I'm like, oh shit, it's lit in here. And the older white lady's like, what is this? But that's the thing she asked me on a snow day where we knew we was going to get off early and we knew no one was going to come in. Mm-hmm. She was like, what do you think I should play this morning? She's like, I think I'm just going to play trending music. And the first song is fucking Megan Thee Stallion. When I ride the dick, I'm going to spell my name. This 60-year-old, she's like, oh my God. She's like, I have to turn this. She's like, do you like this or is it like crappy? I'm like, I mean, I'm not a huge fan. But a lot of people like it for sure. She was like, I mean, I could see if I was younger, maybe I'd like it, but wow. Like, it played like 3 Megan Thee Stallion songs. And she was like, wow, she's a pretty wild girl, huh? I'm like, hell yeah, she is. Oh my God. How tall is Megan Thee Stallion? She got to be like, what, 5'10"?
No idea.
What's the tallest woman you would hit? If you seen a fine 7-foot tall woman and like you was at the bar and she walked up behind you and you felt a hand on your shoulder and you was like, damn, what the fuck? And then you looked up and she was like, you kind of cute, my boy. But like, she's bad. She's bad. And she was like, why don't you take me, and she tell you, right, why don't you take me back to your place and climb me like a tree? Would you hit a 7-footer?
I mean,
would you hit a 7-footer like Shaq in 03? Like a 7-footer off the glass?
if she's as bad as you're saying, she's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so how much farther will you go? Would you fuck like a giant bitch if she was like still fine?
I mean, yeah. I mean, how big are you thinking? Like,
I'm saying, like, say if bitch is like Robert Wadlow's size.
Yeah. There's no fucking humanly possible way it's gonna be bad. She literally have to just be like,
he wasn't an ugly guy. Let me see. Let me look up Robert Wadlow. The world's tallest man. There's a statue of him in the town he's from, and it's literally his height. He is a fucked up looking guy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
holy shit,
he is a giant. Like,
he is. Yeah, that's like a literal giant, bro. 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking guy. Dog, that's fucking wild. Could you imagine DogWater, right? Imagine back then, right? You a basketball fan. Imagine you a coach, right? And word of mouth ain't really traveling like that. It's the beginning of the season. You travel to the other school, warm up start, and you see him come out. And you like, what the fuck? Because if he's 9 foot tall, he can easily stick his elbow on the rim without jumping. Like, his armpit can probably... No, obviously not. But he could easily put his elbow above the rim without even getting on his tiptoes. But because I'm sure he probably couldn't jump.
A basketball would legit be like a softball to him, like to a normal person.
You think he could run?
No, he'd literally just have to stand under your basket or on the defensive end and just block shots or rebound for one of the ends. Like, he would get every rebound though, unless it's like a huge long rebound.
You got to think back then, did they have goaltending?
I don't know.
So he could literally just stand in front of the hoop.
I will tell you one thing: if I'm playing him, I'm fucking taking cheap shots at them knees, buddy.
Yeah, and kill him early. He gotta have like horse legs. Like, you know how when a horse leg break, they die.
Those things gonna be buckling a lot if I'm playing him.
Imagine if he guarded you and you hit him with a cold.
Yeah.
Back and he
Just breaks his leg.
Big ass 8'11" motherfucker falls straight to the ground.
What if he just falls on top of you?
But right. Okay, so now look, so who's a famous woman that you find attractive? Like, not even just attractive, but I'm talking about sexy. Like, goddamn, she's bad. You can think of one. Damn,
There's so many.
think of one.
I'm thinking of all of them.
Well, then let me know the first one that come to mind out of the so many.
I don't have any names.
Get the fuck out of town.
It's just faces.
Okay, well, let's think.
Well, this
Who's fine right now?
we'll use Jennifer Aniston.
If Jennifer Aniston was that tall, would you hit?
No, not anymore.
For what? What do you mean?
I'm just playing. Shouldn't be laughing at the funeral.
He said not anymore.
Yeah, I would.
If she was 8'11", dog, could you imagine that? How fucking wild that would be? I want y'all to comment down below. Give us a thumbs up if you would fuck a 8'11" tall woman. And don't lie. We want the truth from you. Because straight up,
That's exactly how you'd be looking, is straight up.
hey, this is kind of vulgar, right? Super vulgar. But could you imagine eating pussy standing up?
No.
Like you was just standing straight up. Like like this bitch, she just standing over you like this.
Yeah, and her feet are on the ground, not on anything above
She
you.
like this?
Yeah.
Wow. She probably got a deep voice.
Imagine him getting pleasure from a girl.
Huh?
Imagine him getting pleasured from a girl.
Yeah, look, she could polish them off right there. They both could. I'm sure he got double toppy like that plenty of times from just two hoes standing up.
This is very inappropriate to be speaking like this at a funeral, I must say, but
Jesus. He was probably killing bitches back then. He probably tried to hit after a day. She'd be like, no, nigga, I don't want to die.
yeah. They said, that's Mr. Wadlow.
Oh, my God. You remember the movie White Chicks? When he said, once you go black, you're going to need a wheelchair. He would have to say some shit like that.
Imagine him riding that car would look like him like being like on the back of a convertible. He'd have to literally ride like that.
Could you imagine like doing shrooms or something? And like you just came out the store and he was like, whoa, what the fuck? You imagine how many people had to do that when they seen him? Like, whoa, what the fuck, man? That is a huge motherfucker.
How many people you think were on shrooms and saw him? I bet there was like maybe 2 in his lifetime.
Look at that.
Who is that guy? Shaq?
Tell me that's not... What?
That's not Shaq, is it?
Yes. That's obviously fucking Shaq.
Oh, I can't see through the glasses, you know.
Now tell me that ain't crazy.
Yeah, that is
He's
fucking
not even
nuts.
up to his shoulder.
That's fucking nuts.
And imagine Shaq, who literally dominated the paint. The most dominant player ever.
Because they were all too small.
Now imagine that motherfucker literally just like this in front of the hoop. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you said, he could literally stay on one side of the hoop and just play defense.
He get every rebound. You wouldn't be able to move him.
That's fucking wild, dog. I wonder how long did he live?
I don't think very long.
Yeah, he couldn't have fucking...
The age of...
Yeah, he died at 22.
God. Oh my God.
He had an autoimmune disorder exacerbated by his pituitary gland dysfunction and a high fever from the infection. Jesus, 22 years old.
He looks so much older. He looks so much older.
Could you imagine?
Maybe the aliens took him, bro. That was around the same time that World War II was.
Could you imagine? Like, he never seen a person that didn't say nothing to him. Like, he never seen somebody who just seen him and walked right past him. Especially back then. You know what I mean? Like, now, if you was 8'11", motherfuckers would be looking at their phone and walk right past you, like, look right back down at Twitter. But, like, back then, every person that had to walk by, like, they had nothing else to be entertained by. They was like, whoa, oh my God. Back then, like, somebody would just be walking and see him and then spend, like, an hour and a half just, like, asking him questions and, like, to try, like, you know what I mean?
They would think he's an alien. He's so tall.
If you seen him down, you wouldn't stop. Like, you would look and you'd be like, holy shit.
I
like,
would stop.
For a second, but you wouldn't go talk to him and shit.
I don't know. He's towering over Shaq. If I see Shaq, I'm going to go talk to Shaq.
That's because he's Shaq.
No.
If you see a 7 foot tall dude, you would not stop.
He's like 7'3" and he's like 350 pounds.
So you just mean because a motherfucker big, you would be like...
He's 7'3".
So you would just walk up and be like, oh my God, you're huge.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
So what would you go say? Hey, what's up? Nothing.
You know what?
You're really tall.
You actually want to know what I'd say?
What?
How's the weather up there? Ha! We're not supposed to be laughing at the funeral. Matt Stafford, I'm sorry, buddy, but you just... It's a bad time. I'm rooting for you, but
Matt Stafford finna get on your ass.
bad time.
Bro.
Bad time.
Damn, I never thought about that. Why do we still measure shit in horsepower in 2022? Why is they talking about how the car got... This car is as strong as 600 horses. Like, you know what I mean? Like, should I start saying that when I'm selling cars to people?
Yeah, you do need to say that. Yeah.
Look, listen.
It's
You want to talk
horsepower.
about power? This car right here, Scat Pack, this thing is as strong as 800 horses.
Imagine that in front of you. 800 horses pulling you.
That's power.
They can all stop on a dime, too.
But my boss was talking to me today, and something we have to do on one of these trips that we're always on. He was talking about deep sea fishing, and it was my New Year's resolution this year that I want to be more manly. I want to kill some shit. I want to go fishing. I want to fucking hunt. I want to kill a bear, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Buy a AR-15 and like and shoot wild boar and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been like deep sea fishing? Mm-hmm. You have? Mm-hmm. Have you ever like caught anything big? Mm-hmm. Like what? All right, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it.
It's like probably about yay big, about yay tall.
I knew I shouldn't have fucking said anything like this. Shouldn't have asked you.
It was
question.
a pink. It was a pink. I think it was a grouper. We were down in the right off the coast of the Gulf. I think actually that was when we were in Key West. Yeah, we were in Key West. I was in Key West. We were out there on the sea. I think the ocean or
My
the Gulf.
bad. I didn't mean to be rude. I thought you was gonna say something like, "I called it Matthew Stafford." I thought you was gonna say some fucking crazy shit like that.
It is rude to joke about the dead, Dre.
Get the fuck out of town.
But yeah, I was on the Gulf. We were out there deep sea fishing. We had a cool guide. He dunked my brother in the water, held him upside down for a minute, and yeah, he was just kidding around. But yeah, he had him upside down in the ocean.
For what?
Cause he was being a shit.
He just grabbed him and flipped him over.
He was a cool ass guide. But yeah, we all caught a fish, reeled them up. They were, I'm telling you, it was a fucking hard ass thing to reel them up. I could not imagine.
What do you think it was?
It only weighed like probably 50, 60 pounds, but like, it was, I mean, yay big, yay tall. And we're going to be right back because this is going to be the first break in the DogWater Sales Guy Show.
We'll be right back.
And we are back here at the DogWater Sales Guys Show. We're here in LA. Right here in LA. As you can see, I put a hat on. The whole temperature out here, it's gotten a lot colder. I don't know if the team bus showed up and Joey Bird just showed up, but it's getting a little bit chillier out here. I don't know what to say. There's only like 3 things in life, Dre. You know what they are, right?
What's that?
We got death.
What else?
We got taxes.
And what?
And we got 85 is always open. Isn't that right, Dre?
I wouldn't go that far.
Isn't that right, Dre?
I would not go that far.
And 85 is always open. So whatever sorry-ass corner other than Jalen Ramsey is on the Rams roster trying to guard T. Higgins. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. People talk about fucking C.D. Lamb picking up 88 at the Dallas Cowboys organization like that jersey means anything. Ocho Cinco. Tyler Eifert didn't do you any good after. I don't know why we gave him that jersey. But T. Higgins, my man. T. Higgins. Ricky Tercios, know what I'm saying?
So you gotta think, y'all, it's only this episode and then the next episode that comes out after this one. There'll be no more Bengals bullshit talk. It'll all be drowned in sorrows.
Yo, guess what happens after the Super Bowl, right? The draft starts. We can start looking at Bengals draft picks, man.
Yeah, fuck the Bengals draft picks. What are they gonna draft? Fucking 30th?
32nd.
31st?
32nd.
Yeah.
The Rams, they don't get the draft, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Because all their draft picks are on their team.
Hey, win now.
And we're still in the same spot.
Win now.
We're in the same spot y'all are, and you had to sell a house. Y'all literally sold the house in St. Louis to get where you're at. We literally had to go pick 2 people on our
It was more
draft.
of a mobile home at that point.
I mean, yeah, if you've seen St. Louis, a lot of it is a mobile home.
All right, but switching off football for a second, I got a couple videos I want to show you real quick. If you could look up at the screen, let's get.
Hold on. This is a new segment we have. What's it gonna be called? Come to my office with the sales guy.
Step into my office with the sales guy.
That's a good one.
Hey, I'm the sales guy. Step into my office so I can show you a couple of these vids I got. Here's the first one, DogWater. Let me know what you think.
No, I don't.
Oh my God.
You know, since he
that's Carson Wentz when the Colts told him, you gotta start playing better.
No, I know. Ben Simmons. When they told Ben Simmons, hey, you're going to have to learn how to shoot the basketball. He's like, no, I don't. Oh, my God. That's very funny. That's funny as hell. All right. On to the next one.
Like Jay-Z.
G, nah, G, I got him. Chill, G. Who's yours, G? Make it.
That shit popped up on my timeline, bro. I was weak. Bro, I've seen so many different ones. It was like when a Karen try to talk to me. It's like when a Karen tried to keep me from getting in my building, and he was like, "Hold on, G, make it." All right, here's the next one. Oh shit!
Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
Oh my God. That's LeBron asking the Lakers front office about the Russell Westbrook trade.
Who did it? Oh shit! All right. I got one more. Only 4 videos. This one.
So me and my girl decided to talk on our problems TikTok. Me as a man, there's some stuff that I need to get off my chest. I think I need more communication skills.
Yeah. Yo, why the fuck is you always crying? That's the fucking problem. That's why I want to be with you.
I know.
I don't need to bring this back to the Bengals, but like Joe Burrow said, just don't post your work online. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your work right there. That's your emotions getting the best of you. You don't post that shit online.
That's gotta be fake.
Yeah, I would think so.
Because look at her at the beginning. Watch her the whole time.
And the way, I mean, he looks into the camera. Like he literally just plays through it.
Oh, okay. But just look at her. All right, watch her.
So me and my girl decided to talk on our problems TikTok.
You see her?
Yeah. There's some
Yeah. She had to get off camera.
more communication skills.
Yeah. Yo, why the fuck is you always crying? See, that's the fucking problem. That's why I want to be with you.
Go back to the first one.
Oh shit!
Hold on. Ben Simmons, whenever they tell him, just shoot the layup, we're going to go to the championship. All you have to do is shoot it.
No, I don't.
Hey, look. If you want to, let me know. All you got to do is just show up to the games and just play a little bit. Are you going to do it? You really have to get paid.
No.
The breath is what get me.
It's a sigh.
No, I don't. And then just one more time.
What are you playing this one?
Oh shit. Oh
Me
shit.
and my girl decided to
Oh,
talk about problems TikTok and me as a man.
me as a man.
Who did it? Who did it? Who did it?
All right, now you can step out of my office until next week.
That segment was brought to you by Nike. I'm just playing. We don't have no free advertisements around here. Fuck Nike. Everything they stand for.
I remember I was watching stand-up and Mark Norman was like, he's like, I like how Nike tries to be woke, but they're literally the opposite of woke. It was like, Black Lives Matter. Keep sewing, Asian boy.
Here's your nickel.
Man. It would sound so insensitive, but never. I'm just literally not even gonna say it.
Alright. So have you seen the Jordan Spieth shot from the weekend?
I have not.
You need to look the shit up.
Jordan Spieth.
Yeah, basically how you spell it. Jordan Spieth, and it should just be Cliff. We'll just watch it first, then I got a question. So basically, he shoots a ball that is a little past where you should probably be walking. I think it's probably this first shot it's gonna show us. He hits this shot a little too far. A little past the fairway, into the rough. The rough happens to be on a fucking cliff that is 70 feet to the fucking bottom.
Oh my god.
So his smart ass, instead of taking a fucking drop behind himself and on flat ground, he decides to shoot that shot, which will get some better views. It was a fucking terrifying fucking shot. Also, I was just thinking about the guy who has to mow that. Jesus Christ.
That's it?
Hold on, you'll see it whenever it'll show a better view probably. This view, whenever you see him against on this cliff, it is insane. Oh, show the whole thing. Come on, man. It probably will. He's running back for a very good reason. You'll see it if they show the cliff. There it is. That cliff is 70 yards, feet. I don't know how many. He falls, he's probably dying.
Damn. It is a pretty good shot.
That was still not a very
You made it seem like it was like a fucking double eagle from the rough or something.
That cliff looks a little bit.
Hell of a shot. Who's the top guy in golf now? Is he?
I don't know. I don't care about golf. But anyways, this is my question.
Let's hear it.
I don't know why I just sounded like I was just mixing all my words together. Anyways, this is my question. So, would you do your job on that cliff? That's basically his job, right? Would you do your job for one? So you're selling cars. Would you sell one car on that cliff? You have to do the whole sale standing on that cliff.
That close?
Yeah, where he was.
I mean, no, I don't get paid enough to do that.
Yeah, so his penalty would basically be a stroke. So would you take a car off of your monthly sales for that? If to not do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what most people would do, I would think. That motherfucker's got to be just fucking nuts.
Not really. It's not going to affect him really in any way.
What if he falls?
Huh?
What if he falls?
I mean, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He's a crazy one, not you. I'm with you. I would take the one-shot penalty and shoot for what? He'd be shooting for birdie, I think, from that far out. He'd be shooting his third shot if he took a drop.
But would I do my job on a cliff?
Just
stand and talk to some lunatic on a cliff for fucking...
Yeah.
No, definitely not. They fuck around and bump into me and knock me off of it. Could you imagine falling off a cliff? Have you ever seen Lone Survivor?
No, but I had this conversation with my girlfriend, and we were talking about so if you were committing suicide by jumping off a like building or something, what do you think that's going through their head on the way down? You think they have regrets about jumping? Or
No,
you think
I think it's setting in.
They're free.
No, it's just really setting in that these are the last final moments.
Yeah, so they're probably having their life go through their head.
Yeah, basically.
Cause like she's sitting there like she's like, I feel like people are like regretting like jumping. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like if you jump, like you're basically wanting to, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you fully accepted that like this is what it is.
Also, how many have been ruled suicides of people getting thrown off of buildings? You know what I mean? Because like ain't nobody have a clue if you get thrown off the building.
Because I'm sure, especially back in the day, most buildings at the top of them didn't have fucking surveillance on them.
Yeah.
But going back to what you said about the cliff, doing your job on a cliff, could you imagine this? Just take a look at this. Backed up against the wall.
Who are we fighting? The Chinese?
The Taliban.
No, I don't know about the Taliban.
And it's you, Mark Wahlberg, in Afghanistan.
If it was Chinese, I'm fighting them.
Look at this. Look at this. He takes the shot. They're going back and forth. Rocket launcher, pow. We back up. Look, there's nowhere to go.
Oh, hell no.
Look at this. And this is real. The guy who was actually in this, he's in the movie. He has a cameo. The guy who was the lone survivor, Marcus Luttrell.
I think I have seen this, honestly. It was a long time ago, though.
Could you fucking imagine that?
No. And your guns are loaded, or like it hits, one of your triggers hits, like there's bullets being fired everywhere.
That's fucking crazy.
Just hitting trees. This is a little dramatic, but yeah.
What do you mean it's dramatic? This is what they said they happened. Like, I watched, they showed pictures of that shit, like how far they fell and shit like that. Like, he's like, it's no choice. Either get murdered on top of this cliff or jump off and break a couple bones and live to fight longer.
Yeah, that's fucked.
But the thing is, like, later on, they get to fighting again and they get back right up. And then got to jump off of another fucking cliff.
Not that they're comparable, but you know who that sounds like?
I don't want to hear no more fucking Bengals bullshit talk. It sounds like Matt Stafford falling off a cliff. It
Sounds like Joe Burrow, get up again!
Get the fuck out of here.
Being the lone survivor in the NFL.
Yeah, he'll be the only player still walking after Sunday. But let's see. My fucking back hurt, man.
Probably from trying to carry the show.
Look at this. A nuclear-powered U.S. submarine collided with a hidden underwater mountain, the Navy revealed.
Hidden underwater mountains. I fucking hate them.
The USS Connecticut, a Seawolf-class fast-attack submarine, collided with an unknown object in international waters on October 2nd, causing minor to moderate injuries to 11 crew members. Damaged submarine surface made it to a port in Guam unassisted. The Navy hasn't disclosed the full extent of the damage, and all the Navy said. But the incident at the time was, it's not another submarine.
I wonder what they're doing out there. Like, what's our Navy doing out there?
In international waters? Patrolling and shit, I guess.
Patrolling what?
What?
What are they patrolling inside the water?
You know what they could be doing?
Talking
Out
to
in the
aliens?
international. Oh, God. The aliens give a fuck about the military. They can travel interstellarly. Anyway, you think could you think the military like go out in the international waters and like rob drug dealers?
Oh yeah.
And then just like, could you imagine if the military did that? Like they was like telling the SEALs like, we got a track on this shipment coming in. We're gonna have you come in and take these guys out.
Yeah.
We need you to bring the submarine back. We're gonna sell these drugs back to them.
I mean, I could definitely see it because like nobody has any type of power out there. To where like the U.S. is literally like they're probably one of the most powerful people that could be out there.
Right.
Like international waters, there's no rules.
Where is the international water?
It's like 90 miles. I don't know if it's 90 miles. It's a certain amount of miles off of shore. Like I talked to a local one time, and he was like, he said he was underage drinking, and this cop boat came to their boat, and they were right by the borderline of international waters, and so they were all clearly like kids under the age of 18 and whatnot, and like this police boat has its sirens on. They literally run from it into international waters. The police have to stop chasing them.
Really?
I mean, if they don't, I mean, it's just them versus them. And if the police get killed, like, you're on international water, like,
Nothing matters.
It'd have to be the military pretty much investigating it.
But then does that even matter?
I mean, the military ain't probably gonna care. They can't really do anything.
Generally, international water starts around 200 nautical miles from the country's shoreline and continue on outward. To complicate it more, international waters are usually broken into sections, and different countries have various rights concerning these sections.
That said it was in the South China Sea, right? That submarine? I think it did. And that submarine we just looked at, it was in the South China Sea. There's also a thing that China was like supposedly building islands itself.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I wonder if like they like literally ran into like an artificial island that they didn't make all the way up, and like it was just a mountain that never showed up because it was never documented.
Ain't that fucking crazy how they make the mountains?
I mean, like,
or not mountains. I'm fucking.
If they're making islands, they have to be making like mountains or something.
I seen them make an island in Dubai out of just straight sand.
Yeah.
They literally just had like 10 machines shooting sand into the water.
Dubai's crazy. Dubai is literally the new like hub of like if you're anybody, you're in Dubai.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm dead ass.
If you're anybody, you're in Dubai. Fuck, get the fuck out of here.
Look up some shit. Just look up some shit in Dubai. You can just.
I mean, I've seen shit in Dubai. I mean, if you're anybody, you there. The richest people in the world live in America.
And I bet they've been to Dubai.
They've been there. They aren't there now. You literally said if you matter, you're in Dubai.
Am I right or am I right?
Ain't that crazy? If you get caught with weed in Dubai, they just take you straight to prison. Like, they don't even fuck around with, like, local county jailers and no shit like that. Have you ever heard the 56 Night story?
No.
Where Future's DJ, Esco,
yeah,
he get caught at the airport with, like, a quarter ounce of weed.
Uh-huh.
And they take him to jail with all of his shit, and they confiscate it all. And, like he says, he was like, they don't take you to no like county jail or nothing. Like, I got arrested, I waited for like an hour or so, then they took me straight to a prison.
Damn.
And
that'd be fucked up.
And then he was like, I'm in another country, and he's like, as soon as you walk in, he was like, this prison split in half. There's Muslims on one side and blacks on the other side. And he's like, I'm a black nigga from Atlanta, but I'm light skinned. And he was like, he's like, these African looking niggas, they staring at me when I walk in. Like, I hope you don't plan on coming over here. And then he was like, so I had to pick the other side. And then he's like, I'm in jail for like 4 or 5 days over there. And then he was like, they say that the people from the U.S. Embassy is coming. And then he's like, everybody talking like, yeah, the U.S. Embassy coming for you today. And he's like, I'm excited. I'm thinking I'm getting out. And he's like, they show up, and he was like, how you doing? And he's like, I'm all right. He was like, are they treating you in here correctly? And then he was like, what do you mean? He's like, are they treating you any differently than the other inmates, causing any harm to you, not feeding you, anything like that? He's like, no, they treat me fine. They treat me just like all the other inmates. He's like, are you being fed every day? You been given your proper hygiene and all this type of shit? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, all right, well, we're done here. He said they just left. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, he said he thinking all day he getting out. And then he said he was looking at 20 years, I want to say, for that weed. And then he said the warden talked to him one day, and he's like, I seen how you assimilated into the jail. And like, blah, 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 and the people in here like you and stuff like that. I'm going to put in a good word for you. I think we can maybe get your sentence down to 2 years. Man, he was like, damn, well, shit, that's 10 times less than what I was thinking before. Mm-hmm. And then he ended up getting out early. Like, he did 56. I want to say, and then that's why Future got a tape called 56. Nice. But
That's fucked.
he get out of jail. The whole thing is, right, he got a hard drive with like 100 and some future songs. Like an album that they finna drop, like the full shit is on there. On his hard drive, he always keep it with him. They confiscated it, so the whole time he gone, Future don't have none of the music. So he just recording brand new music the whole time. And then when he get out, like they got the video where they meet each other back at the studio, and then he give him the hard drive. And then like it's just all hits on there. You gotta think, bro, that hard drive has to have like a few $1 million on it.
Probably, at least.
Yeah, and you thinking like, damn, I done lost all that shit. And niggas be in the studio high and shit. You know them motherfuckers don't be remembering all them songs unless they got the recording.
True.
Ooh, shit.
I don't know how. I mean, Joe Buck talked about it before, but it's getting chilly here in Los Angeles. Los Angeles. You remember when Joe Buck talked about how chilly it was here, how cold it got in Los Angeles?
No.
That guy got his bell rung and he was almost seizing from getting hit in the back of his neck. Like it was a very uncomfortable, like, dude was knocked out cold, like spasming. Joe Buck said, "Folks, it is cold out here in LA. It is cold out here in LA. It's gonna be fucking cold there, Joe Buck. I'm really glad you're not calling the goddamn game." Shout out Chris Collinsworth. He said Jamar Chase is the best wide receiver to ever put on a Bengals jersey. Maybe until we get Jay Jettis, Justin Jefferson. I think he's coming to the Bengals soon. Just a wild thought. We don't need him. We got weapons. But I'm just saying. You see that news about Gronk? Probably not. You hear what Gronk said?
No. Probably some stupid shit about the Bengals.
He said, now that Tom's gone, he said there is one quarterback he may think about playing for. Guess who that quarterback was? It wasn't Matt Stafford. It was Joe Burrow. He who shall not be named. Joe Burrow.
Damn, ain't it crazy that Deshaun Jackson forced his way off the Rams earlier this year?
Yeah, to get to the Raiders. Ain't it crazy how Las Vegas has been a total shit show for the NFL so far? Alvin Kamara in jail now. And in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He beat that man's face in.
Yeah, I didn't see the video.
I didn't see a video, but I saw the picture of the guy afterwards. It looked like fucking raw, fucking red meat.
No, I'm sure he probably won't even go to jail. He probably just gonna settle out of court for a few million.
It's not gonna be as bad as Matt Stafford's face after this weekend, though. Aaron Donald might have to pull some grass out of his helmet after he bites it a couple times, like Chris Jones did last week, 2 weeks ago. I don't know. All I know is my team is one of two left. Haven't been here much before, so I don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? We are one of two. And as Drake said, we're not number two. I'm sure many said that before him. It's got a real somber feel to the end of this, you know? Wearing my Tyreek Hill print Cartier shades like Joe Burrow. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ricky Tercios. Know what I'm saying? We gotta put that clip in here. Know what I'm saying? You got anything you want to add, Dre?
Nope, I think I'm good.
Well, I think we're going to wrap up here at this Matt Stafford, Odell Beckham Jr., Cooper Kupp, Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd, Von Miller. Von Miller. I haven't even said his name all day. You know why? Because he fucking sucks. Anyways, here at their funeral, I'm DogWater, signing off.
See ya.